Hey YouTube, this is another Dreadlock video, but it's not an update. It's kind of a conversation thing that I wanted to ask all of you if you've had similar experiences, I guess. When I first got dreadlocks, I was so excited and stuff, but I was new to it. I didn't know what exactly I was doing. I mean, I watched YouTube videos and was like, well, I'm gonna do it this way. I sectioned my hair. My sections were too big because I did all of it myself. I did the twist and rip, and my dreads were really thin, so I had like sections this big and then dreads that were smaller than my pinky from that, because just the way that I did the method, I guess. The twist and rip method wasn't for me. With this said, I back combed and hang on a sec. Didn't realize my music was that loud. But I have such horrible ADD. I always forget what it is I'm trying to get to. Let me just jump to it. The dreadlock community is overwhelming, I guess, when you're new to having dreadlocks, and like once you get them and suddenly like you're putting yourself out there as a dreadhead. Obviously you are, but you're gonna have these people who have had dreads for years and years try and tell you, well, you need to do this, you need to do that, and or what you're doing is wrong. I was introduced to the Dreadlock website, or Dreadlock site, I guess. I don't remember the actual link, but anyway, I remember like reading through their stuff, and it seems like they're more for getting dreadlocks through the neglect method, which, I mean, if you're watching this, I'm sure you know somewhat about dreadlocks. You know what the neglect method is, where you just don't brush your hair. You let it naturally dread up on its own. Like I said, I did the back combing method. There's the twist and rip. I'm sure there's several different ways that you can do it, but I did mine a certain way. I sectioned mine a certain way, and it seems like I got a lot of negativity from the way that I did it. And there's no wrong way I feel that you can do dreadlocks. I mean, in my opinion, it's just hair. If you do mess up, comb it out, start over. If you want to use wax, that's your own preference. I've never tried it. I can't give a personal opinion on from experience, but I know that with my dreadlocks, I'm not putting anything in them. Keeping them keeping them clean, washing them every 3 days, 4 days. If I'm lazy, once a week. But I mean, some people swear by a crochet hook, and then others are just like, no, your dreads are gonna fall off. Like people talking about beads, the interlocking dreadlocks, just all these different things. And I think it really depends on your hair type and just your preference. But there's a lot of people out there that they feel strongly about what they believe, and they kind of try and push it onto other people. And when people did that to me, though I was very open-minded, I did ask for help. It seems like people were, I don't know how to explain it, but I was really discouraged. And because of that, a big reason why I took out my dreadlocks, even after I gave them about 5 months, and they were getting better. I had some build up at the roots and stuff from not washing them enough, and where the sections were so big, it was really hard for me to clean them. But I didn't want to deal with the negativity anymore, and so I got rid of them. And for a while, I disliked dreadlocks, and I disliked the people who had them, because it seemed like they were so pushy about their way being the only way and the right way. And I don't know if other people have had the same issues. I mean, like I said, it's hair. You can shave it all off, it'll grow back, and you can get dreadlocks so many times in your lifetime. If you want to, you can have the one set, you can have multiples. This is my third. This is the one that I'm happy with. I had to go through all these errors to get to where I'm at, but it was trial and error. I did this, it didn't work, I tried something else. I do want to be able to help others if they're going through similar issues that I've been through and stuff, but I'm not going to push them and saying this is the only way. I guess what I want to get across is that especially when it's somebody who's new to having dreadlocks and they're asking for help, it's a big deal, I think. It's your appearance, somebody being like, oh, well, you have really horrible dreadlocks, you should just shave them off, you should comb them out. You should try and be more, I guess, supportive and be like, well, you could try this, something like that. But I don't know, I felt really attacked when my dreadlocks weren't what everybody else thought that they should be. It's also like for other races, like, I hate even talking about race at all, because then I feel like people are going to judge me as being racist. So, but black people a lot of times are like, well, Caucasians shouldn't have dreadlocks, it's a black hairstyle type thing, and obviously anybody's hair can dread up. Some are harder than others. Obviously African hair, it dreads up nicer, but that's like me saying that, well, you're black, so you shouldn't be able to have long, straight, shiny hair, that flows in the wind and shit. It's hair, people. Just, I don't know, spread love, I guess, and try not to be so judgmental and so harsh on these newbies like myself, because I'm happy with what I have now. You can not like it, you can like it, that's up to you, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to get across, that I'm kind of all over the place because I'm a little camera shy. But anyway, just if you have any comments, which I hope you do, I want this to be kind of a discussion thing for all of you. I want to know your opinions on it and how you feel. So video responses, whatever, or just comments, personal messages. Also, you guys can follow me on Instagram. I do have an Instagram, and I always post, photos of my dreads because I'm proud. But it's dreadful_ginger, I think. I also have a Snapchat. It's ginger with a little dash thing and then out. That would be my cat jumping in front of the camera. Hello. She lays on my air conditioner, so I better hurry. As I was saying, though, you can follow me, add me, whatever, and let me know what you think, because I'm sure I'm not the only one here. So thank you for your time.